If you're just starting out in roller skating, you might be making some of these classic beginner mistakes, but don't let this discourage you. Trust me, I've seen it and we've all been there. So in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the common beginner mistakes that I see all the time and how you can fix them. I'll be covering everything from balance, foot positioning, and I'll give you other tips so that next time you hit the pavement, you can skate with just a little bit more confidence. Hello, all my awesome skaters out there. Welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Tracy. I'm an ex-artistic roller skater with about 10 years of competitive roller skating experience. I'm the proud owner of Suns Out Skates Out Roller Skating School, which is right here in Wollongong. So whether you're just starting out or you're looking to level up your skating, I'm here to help you learn the essential skills that you need to enjoy roller skating from day one. So grab your skates and let's dive in. So mistake number one is stiff or sloppy posture, as I like to call it. So beginner skaters often skate with really stiff legs and bad upper body posture, and it's due to the fear of falling. So bent knees and good posture is so important for stability and balance. It helps to prevent falls and gives you overall better body control and movements. So mistake number two is looking down at your skates. I see this over and over and over, and most beginner skaters do it. They always feel like they need to be looking down at their skates to see what's happening underneath them. This is a big problem because it really throws off your balance. Not to mention it takes away the awareness of your surroundings, so there's more chance of you skating into someone or something. So when we're skating forward, we don't want to have our head down, we want to be looking in the direction that we're going, having the soft bend in the knees and the arms out for balance. Mistake number three is incorrect foot positioning. So beginner skaters often place their skates too far apart or too close together to the point where the wheels are almost touching. This affects your stability and it makes skating forward alone really difficult. So to have your skates in the correct position, you want them placed underneath your hips. So you can see here my skates are directly underneath the hips. They're not too far apart, which is what pulls on the inside of the leg muscles, and they're not too close together. They're too close together, your wheels are going to catch. So you need them underneath the hips. At all times when you're skating forward, remember that soft bend in the knees and arms up. So you can see when I'm skating forwards, my skates are still underneath my hips. Mistake number four is pushing with the wrong part of your skates or wrong part of your wheels. So pushing with just the inside of the wheels instead of all four wheels, it makes you feel a little bit less unbalanced, and you also don't get a lot of drive out of just pushing out of two wheels. So when you're pushing or gliding, you want to be using all four wheels, but you want the inside of your wheels to be the last two wheels that leave the ground. So we're pushing out of the skate. You can see all four wheels are on the ground, and then the last two wheels to leave the ground are the inside wheels. Mistake number five is not using protective gear, especially when you're a beginner. Some beginner skaters skip wearing protective gear. They think that they won't fall or that they don't need it. But by not wearing it, it actually increases the risk of injury, which can set you back in your learning. So please wear protective gear. I just want to remind you that falls happen even to pros, and the importance of wearing a helmet, knee pad, wrist guards and elbow guards are really important when you're learning, and it also gives you that little bit more confidence knowing that if you do fall, you are protected. Mistake number six is forgetting to practice your stops. So we're on skates, we need to learn how to stop, right? So many beginner skaters focus on moving forwards and trying to do other tricks, but they neglect learning how to stop, which is so important. Most of my students say that they usually just hit a wall because they don't know how else to stop. So they're keen on skating forwards, but not learning how to stop. If you don't know how to stop confidently, it really puts you at risk of collisions with other skaters. It can pick up too much speed and it can cause a lot of injury. So it's really important that every time you put your skates on, you're practicing some type of stopping skill. So there are three different types of stopping methods that you can do. And if you're a beginner skater, you want to learn how to do the plow stop. You've then got the toe stop and the T-stop, which seems to be the hardest stopping skill for most skaters. So a plow stop will look like this, nice and wide, bringing the knees together, finishing in a triangle. Then you've got your toe stop, putting that toe stop down, that 45-degree angle, and dragging slowly. This is a little bit more difficult because you do need to be able to balance on that left leg as you're picking up the right leg to drop it down. And then we've got our smooth T-stop. So it's a really slow dragging stop. So when you're starting out, definitely go with that plow stop and master that first. If you've got a lot of speed, you don't want to be doing that because you can go over the top of your skates. So once you've mastered that plow stop, then move on to trying to do the toe stop and make sure that you're practicing that every time you put your skates on. So just a quick recap of some of the things that we've just talked about. So mistake number 1 is stiff and bad posture. Mistake number 2 is looking down at your skates, not ahead. Mistake number 3 is incorrect foot positioning. Mistake number 4 is pushing out of the wrong part of the skate. Mistake number 5 is not using protective gear. And mistake number 6 is not learning how to stop and not practicing that every time you put your skates on. Don't get discouraged if you've been making some of these mistakes. Every skater has been there, I promise you. But with practice, you will improve your technique and you'll be able to skate with confidence in no time. So if you're a beginner skater and you've got some struggles or you've got some wins that you've had recently, I'd love for you to comment below. It's my mission to try and help as many skaters out there. Drop some questions below and I will answer as many as I can. If you found this video helpful, please hit the like and subscribe button for more tips on how to improve your skating skills. I've got plenty more videos coming your way. Thank you guys, and I'll see you all in the next video.